and welcome to the most peaceful place, where the fruiting plants and animals roam free. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of them, as they make this piece of haven very enjoyable for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to Peaceful Village.
How did I come here? Well, I came here with my girlfriend and we found this place on Workaway online and sent a message. We got a reply quickly, and so we got in contact and managed everything to pretty much to direct us here and to give us informations. We are in a food forest here, created newly, and it is about maintaining this food forest pretty much. So we are cleaning areas around fruit trees, picking weeds, cutting grasses, and planting also certain ground covers around fruit trees. Also the work was about pruning fruit trees, pruning also or cutting native trees, that creating shade on other fruit trees. Also I was doing a lot of work with the machete, which I really enjoyed, clearing trails, clearing around fruit trees, and also a big majority of my time I maintained or created even new stairs up here to this place in the jungle, from wood, and so there were stairs in the clay and maintain them with wood. The accommodation is, we are sleeping in a two-person tent with a mattress in, with a blanket which is enough for the warm days and nights here. So it's always warm here, and the mattress was cozy, the tent was cozy, and the tent area is even covered with a big metal roof, so that it's an additional protection. And it was very, very cozy, the nights, especially when it was raining, the sound of the rain. And the nights are long here, pretty much from it's getting dark at 7 p.m. and it's getting also bright around 7 a.m. and the nights are really enjoyed. I got a lot of rest here, and the tents, I mean, for me, I don't need much. I don't need a lot of comfort, so it was just fine for me to stay in this tent. And I like to have this view. It was mostly a mosquito net, so I had a 360 view from the tent also. It was awesome, yeah, to be in the tent. I couldn't imagine better, yeah. I also like to be in the tent because I feel in the tent even more connected with nature, because you have the sound from outside, not only the birds and the critters and the grasshoppers in the night. It's in the tent, I feel even more connected to nature. That's very unique, yeah. I enjoyed many things here. It was not only the off time here. I enjoyed the river when I was after a hard sweating work. I was sweating a lot because of the humidity. I like to go down to the river every day, wash myself, have a nice sand, clay peeling. I never felt cleaner before, and I like to be in the river, clean myself. I enjoyed. I discovered the area a lot by foot. I really like that. I also like the constant that it is rain very often here. I like the rain, the sound of the rain. It's very refreshing also on my body. And I like these. Every day we had morning gatherings here. So we come together in the campsite. We have a meditation together, which is very valuable for me. I'm very grateful for this experience. So we had meditation together, and after we had, every one of us had the chance to speak about a personal gratitude words, what we are grateful for, and I like these sharings. It was just a possibility to connect with others, to also hear others' opinions and gratitude words. And what I like also was just to be all the time close to the nature, to the plants, to the earth here. That is very unique. We were never really indoor for 1 month. We were living outdoors here, which is amazing. My healing experience in this month, I would say it came not only from my time when I was alone out there and I had time to reflect and inner work, but also most of the healing came from our gatherings, from the workshops we did, from the classes, also from our gratitude words, from the meditations, and also many things around here are responsible for a personal healing, would say. Even the jungle and the nature here has an impact on the healing. The earth and the plants here, and the rain, the sun, the river I like to go to and wash myself every day. About the physical healing, I noticed that, I don't know why, but that my breath takes are more clear. I noticed that after 2 weeks that I'm breathing more, my breathing is more easily. And also I would say because of the daily routines and the diet, I felt healthy and fit. It's not like I don't feel fit at home, but here I'm doing physical work here and really sweating here because of the humidity, but still I feel I have so much more energy. Still I could go on and go on, and sometimes at home I feel more exhausted and I need more pause, and I didn't feel even sweating a lot. I don't need a lot of pause here. I could go on and go on. There was a lot of motivation and strength in me I could feel, that's for sure. Yeah. That here is pretty much how I would have imagined the jungle. We are here in August, and so we heard that this is the transition time from rainy season to dry season, but still nearly every day it is rainy here. Sometimes for a very short period of time it just suddenly pours down like crazy, and then after some minutes there is sun again, or it's overcast. But at any point, even if it's raining or sunny or cloudy, it's always warm for me. I don't even use clothes that often. I'm just going with my shorts, and even in the mornings I feel warm at any time during the day, and also not cold and not too hot as well. So it was always in a balance for me, never, just very comfortable temperature here. So when the sun is hitting, it can be hot also, but then suddenly it begins to rain, and happy to have cooling moment. And this obviously is the whole year around, so we only experienced August here, but I can imagine to have this 12 month a year is something that feels really comfortable in compared to home, where we have it cold in the winter time. and we need a lot of clothes for that. In this 1 month of my stay, we had several gatherings where everybody of us had the chance to also share something, a skill or any knowledge, and we also had the chance to participate to workshops and classes here. For example, nonviolent communication, we had a workshop here, and Ho'oponopono, forgiveness ritual. We also did macrame workshop and cacao ceremony, ecstatic dance, also digital security, and just to name some of them. And also this I'm very grateful for, to have the chance to offer something and also to receive something from others, to receive knowledge and sharings. So this was amazing. This was really amazing. Here in the jungle there are different tropical fruits that I have even never heard of before. I mean, in Europe we know of certain famous fruits like pineapples and also the coconuts and oranges and citrus fruits, some of them, but we got to know fruits here that we have never I know the watermelon melon before, but here we got to know fruits that I have never heard before, I've never seen before, like the morete fruit, or grenadilla, or the rambutan, or what is the Nenachir the mountain, or also the cherimoya fruit. And we tasted many of them. We tasted many of them, and that was a very special to taste fresh fruits that I've never even heard of before. Some of them even picked from the tree, like the bananas and pineapple we got here on the land, freshly from the plant, that taste very different than in the store, than we get in the store in Europe, and they were traveled thousands of kilometers. So this was even something I really wanted to experience here, to taste tropical fruits freshly from the land where it really comes from the jungle. I would say the most challenging for me in this time was, the only thing that comes in my mind was physically challenging. It was the machete work was of course challenging for me. If you do it for a couple of hours straight, and chopping sticks for the stairs was challenging, and I was sweating a lot, but still in this environment, and even I was exhausting some kind of and sweating, still my body felt strong and could have going on, but still I burned a lot of calories, I would say, that's for sure. But I enjoyed the work, definitely. I like this bushcrafting work, and to just get out with a knife and a machete and build something that's optimize and optimize things and renew things, or build things new, to where my creativity is challenged. This is what I like the most, yeah, I would say, to get my skills out there. And I would say that was the most use for me in the jungle, that I can use my bushcrafting skills here much more than at home, because they really have practical use here, and this is very unique and totally amazing. For staying here, I would, yeah, definitely, I enjoyed my stay here, absolutely, and I would absolutely recommend anybody to come here, not only to experience the jungle and the fruits and the silence and solitude here, but also for your personal healing. And as I mentioned before, the personal healing is not only the time to reflect on yourself here, but also the group time, the sharings that are having a big impact on personal healing, because as I always say, we are all medicine for each other. Everyone has its opinion and his gratitude, and that also has an impact on myself, I find. So I really recommend people to come here and to experience that. Now the rain is getting really hard here, as you can hear. That's how it is. It's still okay with the sound?
No, it's raining.
Yeah.
Raining hard
It
on
drifts
you.
to me, yeah. But the sound also is
I don't really want,
getting bad,
I
yeah.
don't really want to punish you in the rain.
Yeah.
So.
Let's keep going if it's from the sound okay.